So our dog looks like an
Ewok?
Ewok?
We're working on special effects.
1. Hi, I'm Javier.
I'm Gretchen.
And I'm Melanie.
And you look interesting.
Okay, so we have been working on our special effects.
We have. Yes, see? We're trying something different.
And I am working on my special effects, so I came today as a Jedi.
Oh, and Buddy came as an Ewok.
Yes, he's the Ewok
He needs an outfit like mine.
Actually,
they have an Ewok
He
suit.
has an Ewok costume at home, but they don't like it.
We need to do this again. I
Yeah.
like mine. This
like
is
it?
very warm. I have been cold all day. We're still in February. We have one more day.
It's
Two more days?
Yeah. You've been cold because we have the air conditioner set to 68. I turned on the air conditioner.
I
We
still
needed
don't
airflow. You still don't understand? Well, okay. Let me explain. It's cold. So, tell us about your Jedi outfit.
This is my Jedi outfit. I even brought my lightsaber, but I think that Oliver has used it so much.
I think that you're off camera. Let me see. Yep, you're off camera.
No, I'm invisible.
Oh my gosh, you're using your Jedi mind powers?
No, you can see me. Your eyes don't go that far. I have to lean in.
Yeah, there you are. There you are. Okay.
We're working on special effects. So I thought I would bring this today, but Oliver is now 6, and he has used this so much that it no longer closes. I think the dogs chewed on it, and you just replaced the batteries.
Yeah, those are brand new batteries.
And I have no sound, and I have no lights.
Well, you're not much of a Jedi.
No, we need to work on that. So we're just going to wait till next time.
Okay.
But I am warm.
No unicorn horn.
No unicorn horn.
Whoa,
Just
are you
side
surprised
ponytail.
too?
She has multiple looks.
Yeah.
She doesn't always wear the magic.
You are so cultivated.
Today she wore the fears. The
So
field.
cultured.
You had the field. The force field.
The force field.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm using the force. I use that a lot today in my scenes.
Well, you had to use it a lot today because we were busier than heck.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you to everyone that came in today. We so appreciate you.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you kept us up and out and talking, and it was just it's a blast. It's a blast. I love it.
I think we all got our steps in today too.
I am at 9,800, so yes. Yeah, I think we all got our steps today.
I had to teleport from portion to the room. I did a lot of teleportation.
Oh, rolling on the beds is called teleportation now?
She had to find her wormhole to do the teleportation in.
Have you guys seen her? If you guys haven't seen her, what is it called in Instagram Reels?
Reels.
Get on our Instagram account. It's Live Well Furnishings. And get on there and.
It's real. It's a real reel.
It's a real reel, yeah.
That's how I'm getting my exercise in. Is they didn't know this, but when they weren't around and when it was really quiet, I would kind of somersault and jump bed to bed because that's how I could get my aerobics in. And
Is that
this
how
is my
works?
workout routine, and I was like, nobody's gonna know. How are they gonna know?
Well, I caught you. I caught you. I literally came out of the office and caught you.
On film again.
On film, yet again. Yeah. I don't know.
I was practicing my form because I was like, if I record this, I can work on my form, and I was getting really good.
Oh,
I was getting very confident about bouncing bed to bed.
Yeah, you looked professional. You looked really professional. Are you smothering my dog?
No.
It looks like you're smothering my dog.
No, I'm loving on him.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to go?
Well, okay, so this is Fishbowl. This is our weekly gathering where we unwind. We go through the questions that you've asked through the week. We go over issues that we've had, and we kind of share it with you so that way you're aware of all of the time that's spent finding just the right answers for you, and know that we're professionally researching everything for you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, the questions come from you guys. We ask that you submit questions through email at info@livewellfurnishings.com. Probably goes this way. But anyways, who knows? Anyways, info@livewellfurnishings.com. Submit your questions there. Submit them on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. Yes, YouTube. Or just come by the store and we will put your questions down and we will find a way to help you. Okay, so first question is, I bought an S brand mattress and they were going to make us wait 3 to 6 weeks without a mattress to change out a bad mattress. I think he's talking about a warranty. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's talking about a warranty.
What?
This was their fault. Hang on. This was their fault. Hang on.
But
This was their fault, and they wanted us to suffer without a mattress. That's so stupid. Wow, this is interesting. Why did they do this? How does a mattress warranty work? Yeah, it is. So it's a warranty. So this person bought an S brand mattress, and they were going to be made to wait 3 to 6 weeks without a bed to change out the bad mattress before they got their new bed. It's their fault, the manufacturer's fault, and they're making us wait without a mattress. That's so stupid. That one goes without explaining. Why do they do this, and how does a mattress warranty work?
are you saying S brand? Like, is that an actual brand or is that like code?
S brand is a actual brand. Yes, the
Okay.
4 big brands all start with S's, so they're called the 4 S brands.
Okay, I
Yeah,
learned
yeah,
something new
yeah.
just now.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
you did too.
So, who wants the question on warranties? I think you should start because you've been in here a while. You've seen a whole lot. What's going on?
All right, so the majority of mattresses when it comes to warranties will be non-prorated, which means the entire warranty time that they give you covers everything about the mattress. Whereas when you go to electronics, it'll cover this part or these parts and this part. So non-prorated. As far as a warranty issue, if you have, let's say, I'll just throw out some random ideas.
Okay.
Let's say you have a spring that falls over, or you have some stitching that's coming undone. Something that's actually manufactured and causing problems. In that case, you can go back to where you purchased the mattress, or you can go directly to the mattress company that it's from, and you can request warranty work on that. Warranty time to getting that fixed should not be very long. I do realize that there happens to be like slowdowns right now with most companies because of the backorder issues, but warranty work should be immediate. I mean, the time to fix it could be one thing, but responding to the actual warranty problem should be immediate.
Yep. What's your thoughts on that?
I think you need to stand behind your customer.
Thank you. Okay,
That
explain
actually-
that. Explain that. No, explain it because we've dealt with this. You've dealt with this.
I dealt with this earlier tonight, right before the show. We are here for our customers.
Right.
And sometimes we have to make decisions that end up being a cost to us.
Yep.
We have to make decisions, and maybe that customer will come back or maybe they won't. But trying to do the right thing, and sometimes doing the right thing or having integrity with the situation is costly
Right.
as a company.
Yep.
So,
She's looking at me because she's trying to find the right words without offending me, and I'm like, no, you're doing well. Because, I'm going to explain that. I'm going to explain that because in our Friday meetings, because we have Friday conference calls with everybody, in our Friday meetings, we always talk about this, that being a small business and having excellent service is expensive. Because we take care of our customers. Is that why you're trying to be diplomatic about what you're saying?
I'm trying to be diplomatic about it because I had to make a decision today for somebody that, I had to make an exception to a rule that we have. But I did it based on knowing the beginning of the sale and that the customer came to me. So what we're talking about is actually a return on one of my favorite products, which was really hard to handle, which is an LT Carbon Cool pillow. And since I've been here, I think it's literally my first return. They go out the door, I can't keep them on the shelf. I had a customer come in and he was in severe pain. He's not sleeping. And we're trying to aid in that. And knowing that product so well and using it myself at home, I knew there was a very high percentage that it would work for him. But he came back and it's not working for him. And so to try to stand behind that person, we did take the product back and returned the money, which we hardly ever do, especially circumstantial with pillows and COVID. And so that pillow is going to be a loss because we really can't use
Can't do
that
anything
pillow.
with it,
I
right,
can't resell it. I can't, I may just have to, I don't know what to do with that pillow,
Right.
to be honest. So that is going to have to be a cost that we eat.
So when we get in a situation like that, the way I think about it is, it's all about our reputation and it's all about the customer experience. And we as a small business need to be all about that customer experience. And yeah, it's going to hurt us sometimes. It is. I mean, you and I talk about it all the time. Customer experience is expensive.
Okay, and here's another part of that story. So the gentleman had come back multiple times, did find a pillow that was more, because we have about 20 different pillows on the floor to choose from, right?
At very least.
I mean, we have so many pillows. So we found a pillow that he was like, yes, this is going to work. He's been waiting on it. But with COVID and the whole situation of the world right now, we're experiencing back ordering issues across the board. It's not just in our industry. It is in every industry. It has left no retail person or life untouched here.
Right.
So we couldn't get that pillow, the second pillow for him, the special order. It was going to be 5 to 6 weeks.
Yep.
And it is
gonna be
completely out of our control. You know, the order is there. We're constantly, every single day, multiple times a day, getting new information about products. We're experiencing new shortages of foam or materials or containers or shipment, and it's a daily change, and it changes, So we had to, it was a disappointment to him again to say, I'm sorry, it should have been here this week, but now it's back ordered 6 weeks, and he was in pain at that moment.
Right.
So,
right.
yeah, so.
It hurts, huh?
It hurts, but you know what? It was the right decision, and it was the right decision at the right time.
Yep. So my take on it is, I've heard of this. We don't carry S brands here. We don't carry any of the major brands here because we've found that with the major brands, the reason you know their names is because they advertise so much. Well, guess what? When they advertise, they're tagging that price onto the product, making the product much more expensive, making the and I'm saying it wrong, but the lesser known name brands, they make better product at the same price. So the quality of their foams on the unknown names is way above the ones that are known, and the prices are equal. So in order for us to get you a much better product, we go for the brands that aren't out there in your face advertising. I know one brand of mattresses that, 25% of what you're paying is their advertising costs. And I know a lot of you can actually guess who that is, but 25% of the price you're paying is for advertising. We're not into that. So that's why we carry the brands that we carry. Right now we carry Sutherland, we carry Instant Comfort, and we carry the Rest Bed. Wonderful, wonderful brand names, just amazing to carry, and their warranties are amazing. Now, these brands are so famous, the other brands, the 4S brands. They're the top 4 brands, everybody knows them. And when you get that big, you eventually get so big that customer service, I'm not gonna say customer service goes by the wayside, but customer service becomes secondary to other things. And when you get that big, you tend to make your warranty harder to obtain. And that's exactly what's going on here. This poor person's having to wait, and I know it's a male because of the fact that they said stupid. And a woman would have versed it better, I'm sorry, yeah. But anyway, so...
Unprofessional.
Yeah. No, well, this person's just frustrated. But I know, I can feel your pain. I have heard this, I've been in this industry for a little bit, and I tell you, I've heard this time and time again where you have to wait without a mattress because of the warranty.
Yep.
And I feel your pain. I assure you that we've had warranty calls out of the store, and I have yet to have a customer that's had to do without a mattress at any point. You may have to wait with your warranted mattress like a week or two, but I've never had a customer have to wait without a mattress. To me, that sounds like, hey, get an air mattress. We're gonna fix your bed that we made wrong anyways. So yeah, okay.
And you had mentioned Sutherland. Now included in all of that is Englander.
Yeah. England. Oh, you're right.
We can't forget my favorite. I sleep on an Englander, and we can't forget.
And Englander is my favorite brand too. Oh my goodness, what happened? Yeah.
It's
Shout out Englander. Sorry.
Yes.
I got your 6.
Thank you for that. Thank you. But yeah, so I feel your pain. We as our company can't help you with that fix, but we can tell you that if you buy from our company, you'll never have that. So I assure you. Okay, so are we ready for another question?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. All right, second question. Why can't I ever find the same mattress I like at a different store? Does anybody know this? I know this. It's trivia. It's
Well,
trivia.
I
Is
know
this a
some
trick
of it.
question?
No.
It's trivia.
Okay, you go
I
for
bet
it.
you guys didn't know this. Okay, I'm going to
Well,
tell you.
I know.
Oh, you do? Okay, go.
Because
Did you just burp?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for telling everybody.
I'm going to have to mute that on the audio.
It wasn't that loud. Okay, so there are rules that come with vendors that whenever you sign a contract with them, that they require you have so many of their mattresses on the floor. So a lot of times if you run with a smaller floor, you end up with a lot of the same vendor. And we specifically chose vendors that do not require that because we want the freedom to bring in sleep systems that we research and that we really enjoy and that our customers will actually get beneficial sleep from. So we don't agree with being told how many of a brand you have to have on the floor if you sign with a certain vendor.
Very good. So, the reason...
That's not it.
No, that's close. No, you were right on it. You were right on it. So the reason that you can't find the same names at different stores is because in order to make a variety of beds, like let's say that we have a store A sells A, B, and C mattress. Well, store B can't sell A, B, and C mattress because why would the consumer go to either store? So they rename A, B, and C to D, E, and F. And that's why you have that. I assure you it's the same mattress. It's a trick that this industry uses. I assure you it's the same mattress. It's just gonna have a different price and it's gonna be played a little different. But yeah, that's a little known industry secret, and I bet you we're gonna get some negative feedback on that because we're giving it out. But the question was asked and we answered the questions and we're honest about it. But yeah, that does happen in our industry. It's the same A, B, and C, just named D, E, and F.
There's one more answer to that too.
I have an answer for that. I'm hoping like telepathically we're thinking of the same thing because something popped into my head.
Use the Jedi Force.
It might be the Jedi Force, but it's stronger when I do this.
Okay.
Because I do feel warmer, but it
Don't we hire normal people? I know Carlsbad team. Shout out to the Carlsbad team. Thank you for being normal.
Hey, as an entrepreneur, you're not supposed to be normal.
That's true.
This is me working on my entrepreneurialism. Did
Oh.
I say that right?
Stand out.
I
Stand
did
out.
look and roll it a little bit.
Stand out. Yes.
Yep. Interlude.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
Checkmate right there.
Yep.
So the interlude is a very special mattress that you're not going to find anywhere else.
Nope.
It is specific to us here at Live Well.
And how come?
Okay, there's a really awesome story to this. I don't want to trip through that, so I'm going to hand this over to Gretchen because she knows the story from start to finish with the interludes and how they came to be. But it's a specifically patented dream mattress for us here at the company.
Yes, it is. So we carried a different brand mattress on the floor that was our bread and butter. We love these mattresses, and as a matter of fact, my husband and I sleep on those. And in the process, when we were talking to one of our current vendors, they said, so when you look at that mattress, what is it about that mattress that makes it so good for you?
Because
so
we
good for
sold
customers.
Because we sold so many of them, and they were like, "Why are you selling 5 to 1 of this mattress over our mattress?" And they wanted to know.
Yep. We even had the company that made this mattress ask me the same question. How are you selling so many? So the situation comes back to they wanted to know what it was about this mattress that was so great because they wanted to know. And we're like, hey, listen, you know, this right here is a special situation. And when we broke down what it was that we got from the mattress, they actually built the interlude for us because they wanted to find something that we would actually enjoy for our customers as well. So they actually said, you know, just like you would a chef, walking up, they said, give us a recipe that you would consider the perfect mattress. And so we talked with them, shared our recipe, and they made us the perfect mattress. So the interludes are our babies.
Yep.
One thing I was going to say too, though, I wanted to add, sometimes you will not find the same mattresses even if you have the same company in different stores because the company itself, the vendor themselves, don't want the same line sold in 2 different stores that are so close.
Right.
That way, both stores can fairly have product, not be competing with price wars and that such. But at the same time, everybody's accommodated.
Very good. Yep.
So.
Yep. So okay. So we're gonna do one more question because we are gonna have to cut it short tonight. We did get a late start. We had a late customer, but thank you very much, Mrs. Customer. She was amazing.
Are we still going to do the fun part of the show, though? Like, after the, we
You
have
mean
a
the
fun
part
part
where
of,
you
like, what we
change-
learn?
Oh yeah. We're definitely
still
gonna do
it? Okay,
Yeah.
so but we're not
yeah.
doing as many questions.
Right. We're just gonna
Okay,
cut on
we're
the
not just
questions
ending
because
here.
what we learned is important to share with you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. There's a topic that I want to cover though, and I want you guys to be aware of it, and these guys are already aware of it, and that is an upcoming shortage on foam. Okay. This is something that we learned this week, and I know I should put it into what I learned this week, but there's actually something I learned this week.
No, because this is different than what we've experienced a lot
Right.
before.
Right.
Yeah.
This is completely different than what we've experienced as a company or what our industry has experienced. And when I say our industry, I mean mattresses, I mean furniture, I mean anything that uses foam. So
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there is a foam shortage. It was already starting in October. We researched it back to October. You researched it back to October.
I did find an existing article way back then.
Yeah.
Like, right around the holidays.
Right around the holidays it started. So it was starting then, and it was only made worse by the shutdown of oil in Texas because there's a chemical shortage. It's one of the things that makes foam. And there is going to be a shortage. We have anticipated it. I'll just tell you guys, if you've been in our store, our warehouse area back here behind us is roughly, I would say it's 1,000 square feet maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe 1,000 square feet. So it's very limited in how many mattresses it can hold. And we ordered enough mattresses to fill 2 of those warehouses. What we're gonna do with them, we have no clue.
I do.
But
We're going to sell them.
But what we're doing is we're anticipating the shortage so that way we don't run out of product for you.
Exactly.
We are doing our due diligence so that way we stay in stock for you. So I'm bringing this up now because I don't want, first off, I know you guys already know we're being preemptive on this and everything. But I want you also to know that we're doing this because you guys are out on the sales floor more than I am, and we don't have to be embarrassed to tell somebody that it's going to take 8 weeks to get a mattress. Okay?
Right.
We will have the product in stock for you 99% of the time. Okay? There's going to be a couple instances where we will have to special order something, but most of the time we will have the product in stock. Okay? That is our pledge to you. Know that we are trying to be preemptive on this.
Or at least cut down on the wait time.
Yes.
The way that we are trying to get ahead of this curve and try to be proactive about this because some of our competitors, you're out 5, 6, 8 weeks. Now we do have some products that you're going to be, if you're rest, you're going to be waiting a little bit longer, but that's because of the technology in those beds.
Yep.
But we're going to try really hard to be ahead of this game.
Tell them about the rest bed. What's going on with that?
Okay, so the rest bed specifically, that is a brainchild of some grad students at MIT. It started out in the medical industry. It's a fantastic product. Generally, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks in the normal world. We are not living in the normal world right now. So that company, Restorative Sleep Technology, has actually slowed down some of their production to focus on respirators because the same technology that is used inside of the rest bed, the pressure transducers, the brain, the chips, the sensors.
This bed has a microchip in it, yeah.
These beds were developed for patients that are paralyzed, that are burn victims, that are paraplegics, that have bed sores. It is just now a modern convenience that we can bring this into our home for, our athletes, just our average household. But the technology began in the medical industry.
Yep.
So right now, it's another hard decision by a company for integrity and to do the right thing at the right time. It's been costly to rest.
I can't imagine how much money they've lost.
It's huge because, like I was speaking with a customer earlier tonight, they were interested in the purple grid hybrid between rest and purple. They were rolling out with that idea right at COVID.
Right at COVID.
And they had to put on the brakes, it's like a halting, and we would have that on our floor right now had we not been faced with a global pandemic.
Yep.
So it's not, we know that this bed is going to be specific to your needs. Rest is coming. Better rest is coming. You may be delayed. We just recently had an additional delay in delivery. We were looking at 3 to 4 weeks, but unexpectedly, we had a blizzard in Texas that went all the way down to Galveston Bay. And like I saw in the news today that they had to move 3,000 sea turtles off the beach.
Yep, I saw that.
They were grabbing those sea turtles. They're trying to rescue, do the conservation efforts, because sea turtles cannot drop, they were having a hard time, those guys. So they housed all these sea turtles. So totally unprecedented. Texas, I have family there and friends there. My aunt went 11 days without electricity.
Wow.
11 days.
That's like camping in the woods.
That is camping in a very cold woods.
Yes, with all the weather temperatures
and we're
being so
talking,
cold.
and so many families, because Texas just isn't, they don't have the salt, they don't have the trucks.
Yep.
So this was a big deal, and it slowed down the trucks, I come from a family of truck drivers, so yeah, to get that product here, you can't travel across that ice, the roads were shut down. So unfortunately, our loyal customers that have been with us and waiting for that product, they were delayed once again. And it's just the brain. We have a pile of their stuff like Christmas, their mattress, their bases.
Their mattress is here.
It's literally
It's
a
just
box
the
this
brain
big.
of it that's taking so
The
long.
brain
Yeah.
is not
yep.
here.
Yep. So what's your take on a foam shortage?
As far as the foam shortage, I would say if you're looking for furniture or you're looking for mattresses between now and I would say for, my goodness, probably the next 4 months at least, you're going to have quite the wait. We are overstocking on mattresses, trying to bring in more furniture for that very reason, because we realize the situation is going to be such a long wait, and we're trying to beat the curve, so to say, if we can try to ease the transition if you come in to buy something, that you have something readily available. But even at that, we're trying to contact the actual vendors as well. If you're ordering furniture, ask them the status on that piece, and that way we can get ideas. Is there a back order item? Is it available? And what's a guesstimated time of waiting? And our vendors have been really wonderful with us and working with us on that. But as far as memory foam, it's seriously in so many products, especially when you're looking at our floor. It's in just about everything we have except for the boutique. So with that, we're very aware, and we're trying to, prepare the situation so it's not as long of a wait for you. But we do realize this is in so many companies. Until Texas gets back on its feet and can recover and start making the substance that they're needing in order to complete the memory foam process, their hands are tied too. Whether it's a shortage of wood, shortage of steel, shortage of memory foam, this stuff comes and goes, but this shortage that we're having is because the chemical is actually made in Texas, and when they've had so many water main breaks, contaminated water situations, frozen roads, businesses still closed down because they flooded. Whatever the situation is, there's so much going on in Texas right now that's really been put on hold, and until they can actually get that up and going again and able to make this chemical that they can send out to making the memory foam, we're kind of on hold, literally.
Yep. So she's saying Texas, and that's a big play, but it actually started back in October too. So yeah.
This is just recent.
I do want. Okay, so a shout out to
issue.
our manufacturer Sutherland. From what I'm understanding, that Sutherland is doing is they're sticking to their guns, and now this is big. Okay.
Yep.
So you have a company like Sutherland that is 100% American made.
Yep.
And they're sticking to their guns, because lo and behold, they could buy Chinese foam. But so far, what I'm hearing is they're sticking with American-made foam.
Yep.
That's a pretty.
To write this out.
Isn't that a big deal? I mean,
That's
think
huge.
about it. That's like sticking to your. That is right there. That's rebel. That's awesome.
I think I'm going to use the word integrity one more time.
I like
this
that
seems
word.
to be the theme that keeps coming up, is doing the right
Yep.
thing
Yep.
when nobody's looking and nobody
Yep.
knows what's going on. Is called integrity.
Integrity.
And I'd say Sutherland has that across the board.
Yep. Across the board.
The other, I know we're kind of on a shortened thing
Yeah.
tonight, but I really want to stress that going back to a couple months ago when we first started hearing this rolling out, especially with the steel shortages as well, you know, we were approached and mentioned that it's going to become harder to find mattresses that we're going to be kind of in a certain area, that lower end, because they're going to have to try to, because of the shortage, they're going to try to have to consolidate the manufacturing for the midline or luxury, you know, so everything's getting squished. You know, you're going to have a graph, I guess in real time it would go this way, you know, so when you come in, if you need an affordable mattress, please keep these things in mind, that we're facing all of these different exponents or
Economics is pulling on
economic,
it.
like all these different variables is the word that I'm trying to find. So, and if you need a mattress, and I know tax season is coming, and you're looking at how do I get the best out of my taxes, if you are one of the lucky ones receiving tax money back this year, or with the next stimulus checks and how that rolls out, how can I take that money and not blow it?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you not blow that? You are being given an opportunity by our government, which is very rare, to invest that not only in your local economy, but in your everyday life. How do you improve your life?
That's powerful. I hadn't thought of that. You're right.
You can blow your life on that.
You can get a stupid TV, which what's that going to
Well,
do
it's
for
a
you?
smart TV, but it's kind of a stupid investment.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's smart. 'Cause
Or
it's
you
not.
could get a bed that's gonna help your health, right?
Health.
Yep.
Help you at work because it's gonna help you be rested. It's gonna help you think better. It's gonna help you at school.
Recover.
It's gonna help you recover. Come on.
It's going to last you 10 to 12, 15 years.
It's the wisest investment, I think.
Yep.
I really think so.
That takes me.
Recover.
I have a saying that's on my computer monitor, and it says, "We don't buy a nice bed for a good night's sleep. We buy a nice bed for the next day.
Yeah.
We want a great day." That is the goal,
Yep.
because everything they're saying stems off of whether or not you get enough sleep. So it's all very important.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna get off our soapbox. This is where we take a small
blow
break.
it.
Yeah, this is where we take a small break.
Ready?
We've been ready.
This table is
Is it cramping your style?
well, the feng shui is different.
Yeah. So we had a video producer drop by, and he gave us some mentoring tips, and we're kind of trying them out. We want your opinion. What do you think? Should we have full lights on, or should we have just our studio lights on? We were told that this would add depth to our video. Gretchen's like enjoying her beer right now. So we were told that this would add depth to us, right? To focus on us or whatnot.
That's a good thing. We're pretty deep thinkers.
Yeah. Oh.
So the more depth that we can have in any content, so that you can consume that content. That's another one of my
That's
key
totally
phrases
not
this
where
year.
that's totally
is
not where I was going.
Consumption of content and
Yeah.
depth.
Oh, you've been
deep
consuming
thinking.
content. Yeah.
Deep
Thank you, Miss Miss Queen of Instagram Reels. All right, so if you like this, give us a thumbs up or let us know in the comments that you like the new lighting setup
And seating.
and seating. Yeah, I
Can't
personally,
see my feet.
you could never see your feet to begin with.
Yeah, you
And then also comment if you'd like for Gretchen to shut her phone off before we start the video. That would be great,
It's a
don't you think?
watch. It's a watch.
To me, that I think that would be great. But anyways, no, comment on the lighting, comment on the table. I liked our blue chairs. Our blue chairs are my favorite, and everybody's favorite because we keep selling those darn blue chairs. That's
I'm
why
just
we're
concerned-
sitting here, because we sold the blue chairs.
I'm concerned that the next time I wear my unicorn outfit, like sometimes my outfit is head to toe.
Then we need the blue chairs.
I really feel like you're only getting half of it. So in order to compensate, I would have to really go over the top with the top.
Yeah, no. This is a one-time set here. It's the lighting that we're gonna worry about. Gretchen just burped, so that's why she's dying laughing.
It came through my nose. It's called a forest fire.
All right, so we're gonna go with what we learned today,
I'm gonna
And-
go last.
and you're gonna go last. Okay, what did you learn this week?
I just know I'm really hot right now.
It's the beer.
This always happens. Like okay,
Why do you always insist on taking off your shirt?
because
And I didn't mean it that way.
see, you're only getting half of the whole like thing. I am wearing head to toes my pajamas today to work.
Yes,
Right.
your lazy ones.
I got
Because-
so many comments today.
Yep.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
we're lucky like that. We get to wear a product.
They wear the PJs.
I'm wearing pajamas
Gretchen
right now.
will wear them. Melanie will wear them. They'll wear different PJs,
I'm not sure. I have to like.
different days of the week. And now she's standing on, she's actually going to stand up. Oh dear.
Because the pajama bottoms are so
cute.
important. I think
Yeah.
I need to go jump on that bed over there.
Yes,
She did. She
no.
had a customer ask,
They're so
those are
comfortable.
pajama pants? And she's like, yeah. Well, you could wear those anywhere, and it's true.
You can't tell that they're pajama pants,
No.
and they are so comfortable and so warm.
And they're lazy one, and we carry them in the boutique.
And they're cotton and
And
pre-shrunk.
they're the
Pre-shrunk.
favorites of these guys here. I have had the opportunity to wear a onesie to work.
And you loved it.
And it said bare
Hi.
cheeks on his butt because that's where the flap comes down and up.
I loved wearing a onesie. It was the best day of my life.
So
I
he
hope
lost his man card. Big deal. Anyways,
Hey, I remember, yeah.
there were men coming in that liked onesies. So, yes, men wear onesies. Yes, women wear onesies. It's all about the comfort factor. And when you're doing those cute Christmas cards and stuff and you want the whole family dressed the same, you can go from adults all the way down to your dog with matching onesies.
I'm not gonna lie, when
Would
I
you
found
wear
out
dog
that the butt
pajamas?
flapped, when the butt flap actually worked, I was like, that's amazing!
You can now use the restroom and not get cold.
Right. You don't have to take everything off. You just
If
use
I
that
had an
flap.
outhouse, that would be a concern.
No, it's even a concern here. It is so much warmer to just, it's so easy.
We have heaters.
Not in the bathroom.
John loves it.
John loves wearing a onesie?
No, he loves it when I wear a onesie.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's
Yep.
that's too much info. All right, so anyways, moving on to what we learned this week. What did you learn this week?
Are we starting with me?
Yes, because you made it horribly uncomfortable there for a second. And you're red. Does the lighting catch the red? Comment
Okay,
below.
so what I
Comment
learned
below.
this week
Yes.
is that there's a couple of really important factors to your sleep and your health with this whole like gallbladder, angry gallbladder situation.
Yes, Melanie's having an angry gallbladder.
Okay, it doesn't seem to be angered by beer once a week. This is my
No.
one, I get, this is my one night.
Is that your one beer?
This is number 2,
Oh.
but that will be it, and it doesn't seem to upset it. But having a diet high in salmon has helped me personally. I don't know if it would help everyone. But I started really craving salmon, and I've been eating a whole bunch of salmon. I also realized when I was reading about salmon that it can help in so many different ways. It can help with your inflammation of your body. It helps with your brain health with all the omega-3s in there. It helps, it's easier to digest. And it is also a great source of vitamin D.
Yep.
Very high in vitamin D.
Yep.
So, and both Gretchen and I talk a lot about vitamin D. So my body was kind of naturally craving these things, naturally craving the vitamin D because I also have a deficiency in that. And she just threw her watch.
It keeps beeping.
And so, but what is so interesting in that is that I also read about magnesium. So that helps you to sleep because vitamin D can also help your mood, help you to sleep, right? Well, magnesium is super important because you can't activate the vitamin D without the magnesium. So if you have a magnesium deficiency or you're not getting enough of that in your diet, but you have a vitamin D deficiency, you're just not, and you can take as much vitamin D as you
And you're
want.
going to give us the link to that. So on the bottom of this video, we'll have the link to that because this is pretty important stuff that she learned
Yeah,
this week.
so I'll have a couple of those. And so I just personally felt that that was really interesting because I'm always trying to find ways of improving my quality night's rest, improve my diet and my health, and simple ways in it how it all interacts, but also trying to listen to my own body and cravings. And it's been very interesting during this whole process because I'm craving certain foods that are actually being beneficial to the healing process of
That's
my body
awesome.
right now.
That's
But you
awesome.
have to be in tune with that,
Yeah.
with the Jedi Force.
She took it too far. No, so like to me, it's super important. The magnesium part's super important because she suffers from a vitamin D deficiency, And Gretch has always dealt with this, and so knowing the magnesium thing, I think is going to be crucial to you guys. So we'll make sure that you give me the links. We'll put them below, so don't worry about that. That'll be down there.
Super important. Super important.
Okay, what I learned this week is actually something I learned today. We had a friend of mine that's a video producer. He's a mentor and on the video production part, and he told me that he made the comment of, well, you know, your show kind of puts the thumbs their nose at the people of staying 6 feet apart and everything, and that hurt my feelings, because we aren't those people. This is not us thumbing our nose at the fact that we have to have our social distancing. Let me make that real clear. We have over here, we have a thermometer and an oximeter. And is it there? Yeah. We have a thermometer and an oximeter that we actually all three of us use this on a constant basis for our safety and for our customers' safety. So for someone to say that, it offended me. I don't know if you were in the office when he said that. It offended the crap out of me. And it was wrong.
He doesn't know our practices.
Yeah.
We take our temperature every day when we first come in. We log everything.
We're tracking everything.
We wear our mask all the time. You see us unmasked for the production, but we always make sure we use the oximeter and take our temperature again before.
Yeah.
We have a login, like every day, every employee, which we're a very small family-owned business. Like we're a small crew. When you come in, you do your temperature. We have a sign that says masks are to be worn 100% of the time. This is an exception.
Right.
This is our exception so that we can broadcast this to you. You know, take a little bit of a breath, have a little bit of fun. But, you know, we're a family unit as far as I'm concerned, because we spend all of our time here. We don't have really an outside social life at all.
No.
I don't know the last time I even saw a close friend. Like, we are so limited. We hang out. That's pretty much what we do right now.
This is us hanging out.
And we've been doing this for almost a year. So we are very strict in where we go, where we travel. This is us, and this is our 1 week.
1 day a week, yeah. It offended me when you said that, and I was like, I can't believe he said that. So it's bugged me all day, and I wanted that to be what I learned this week, because I mean, I really don't want to offend anyone on that part, and I don't want anybody taking it that way, because we're really not thumbing our nose at anything. We're just as careful as anybody else.
It would be really hard for us right now. I mean, we are at the edge of like where the camera is right now. Like, if I move just a teeny tiny little bit, I'm off camera. So, and if we were to get further, we'd have to move the camera back, and then you can't see our faces. So with the technology that we have available right now, like, we do really need
Get off my lap.
We really do need to be. That's not going to happen. I already got one of those. So we really
Okay, so
really are
anyways.
restricted right here with this person, right? But you don't want to hurt his feelings too, because he's a great guy. He's helping us out. So we really appreciate all the advice he's giving. So we are having, again, integrity.
Right.
Going back to integrity.
That is a good theme for today's video.
That is way better than the word I had in mind, which was putz. I learned the word putz today.
Yeah.
That's an old word.
Yeah, I literally.
That's where old men, grumpy men, grumpy old men, that movie, whatever it is, they call each other a putz.
I'm going to moderate, and I'm going to refocus us. So Gretchen, what did you learn today?
Okay, well, I'm just going to go back to something we have actually been through, but it's something that repeatedly came up this week, and that's on pillows. And I would say, off of the realm of pillows, we have tummy sleepers, side sleepers, and back sleepers, obviously. We have pillows for any of those positions, and each one of them are very different. And if you're a combination of, we work with that as well. But the key was learning about loft. That was the biggest thing. People don't realize that the loft, which is the distance between your ear and the edge of your shoulder when you're laying on your side, will determine a lot about proper positioning for your head. If you sleep on your back primarily, you do not want your head leaning forward where your chin comes closer to your chest. You don't want to obstruct your airway. You want it to be straight, like when you stand up. It needs to be the same proper positioning when you lay on your back. And when you lay on your tummy, it's really hard to find a pillow that does not envelop your face. And so with that, I've gone through quite a few different customers this week that have had different needs. And working with them, I got to share the word headbed. I've used that a few times in the past, and basically, we do sell mattresses, which we reference as sleep systems because they are researched sleep systems that do offer purpose, which we fully educate everyone who comes in on. But when you get to your head, it's still a continuation of your spine. So with that, using the word headbed gives you more of an active name for the pillow. And I only reference headbeds to memory foam pillows or latex pillows, not fluff. Everybody's grown up on fluff or feathers, but the situation has changed with purpose. So when you have a pillow made with purpose, where it's literally poured in a form to provide a specific thing for you, we reference those as headbeds. So we've gotten to have the opportunity this week to work with quite a few customers, well, I have, with pillows and trying out different pillows, what those positions are for, versus the pillow and how the pillow is going to affect you. And that's been my majority question this week. What pillows do you have? What would work for this situation? So getting to work with people, it always fascinates me because the education factors to when we research and stuff are readily available for us to teach you for that very reason. We want to help you, not just sell you. And I know we've said that before. So educating ourselves as much as sharing our education with you is to provide that service. So we do hope that, if you do have a need for a pillow, you can come in, ask any question, and we're readily available to answer. And if we don't have an exact answer, we will definitely find one. But we have a great selection. I haven't seen another store yet that has as many pillows as we have. It's crazy.
I would like to interject that a head bed is not the same thing as bed head. Don't get the two confused.
Any pillow can give you a bed head. I would vouch for that one.
We're talking bed head.
So this is Maddie. She says hi.
Yes.
So we're going to let you go. This was a slightly faster episode. Not really. But thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. Please submit your questions. Let us know what you think about the new lighting setup. That's important to us. If you want the full lights on or if you want just these lights on, let us know. And until next week. Oh.
And after this, we're going to roll the Instagram reel.
Oh, yes. We're going to roll the Instagram reel where she got busted.
We're going to try. Yeah.
Yeah, you got busted.
Big time.
Yeah.
It was a good bust, though.
We're going to try to work on that technology, see
right.
if we can put it there.
And wait, before you close too. After you watch that reels, just know we do not allow people to come in the store and actually do this.
Yeah, Gretch was like, that was a horrible idea.
Like,
out there.
We have children that do this when they come in and they get in trouble.
Kids get in trouble for doing that, Melody.
So just know that I'm just putting it out there for those who might want to test what she does.
Yeah, please don't.
Don't copy her,
We're
but
not
enjoy
going to do
watching
that.
her.
That
Yes.
was, yeah.
Until next week, have a wonderful one. Bye.
Bye.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?